Hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you for this valuable opportunity today first. Representing the UBRAD team, I am Imesha, and my focus is on sustainable 6G connectivity today, which is a trending topic in the 6G arena. And especially, we will leverage 6G path KVIs for UN SDGs alignment. So before dive into the specifics of this 6G, so it is important to start with the foundational concept of today's topic, where I'm going to define sustainability and sustainable development. So in its broader sense, sustainability is the ability to meet the needs of present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So it is not only about protecting environment, but about maintaining the balance between environmental health, economic viability, and also social well-being. So building on this, sustainable development is a strategic approach to progress. So it calls for harmonizing these three core elements like economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental protection, ensuring that progress benefits both the people and planet together. So you can see from the triple bottom line picture here that our concept of sustainability is also multidimensional. So, my question for the day is, can 6G be the game changer to accelerate the sustainable development agenda? So, let's move forward to answer the question at the end of this presentation. So, my next focus is on 6G's dual sustainability mandate. In literature, we can see two folds of sustainability in 6G. This 6G's dual sustainability mandates consist of two interconnected objectives. The first one is sustainable 6G, and the second one is 6G for sustainability. So, sustainable 6G means designing and operating 6G networks to minimize their direct environmental, social, and economic impacts. So, this includes energy efficient hardware and advanced power saving techniques, maybe reduced emissions, resource efficient manufacturing, and circular economic principles like reuse, repair, and recycling, which are familiar to us. But 6G for sustainability, here we leverage 6G's advanced capabilities like ultra fast connectivity, then ubiquitous coverage and intelligent automation to enable the sustainability across other sectors like in 6G path, like how we leverage 6G in our use cases, in our verticals like smart cities, health, education, and farming. So 6G will support in helping society to achieve broader sustainability goals and the UN SDGs as well. So, my next focus is why sustainability should be the first in 6G development. So, there are many reasons. You can see from this picture, there are risks of unsustainable 6G, and also there are opportunities of sustainable 6G. So, this is the main reason. So, my first point is rising environmental impact. So, we are in the environmental risk if we have not proactively managed the 6G infrastructure where we used advanced hardware, then massive connectivity, increasing energy use, e-waste, and resource consumption. So, we need to focus on sustainability in developing 6G. And the extraction and processing of these rare materials for 6G devices can also harm the biodiversity and also contribute to pollution and climate change if they are not being properly managed. So we need to focus on sustainability when we are developing 6G. And the second point is societal responsibility. So 6G must bridge the digital divide and not widen the digital divide. Should ensure equitable access to the communities, including underserved and remote areas. And also, social sustainability also means protecting privacy, data security, and fostering digital inclusion. So, social responsibility is important to us in 6G and when achieving sustainability. The other one is economic and regulatory drivers. So, sustainable 6G networks are essential for the long term business viability and like UN SDGs and when serving and achieving European Green Deal, like that. So, energy efficient networks are expected to reduce operational costs and support responsible economic growth in regulatory wise as well. The other point is enabling broader sustainability. So 6G can empower other sectors like in 6G path, we are focusing on smart cities, healthcare, logistics, not just on ICT. So to achieve their own sustainability targets through advanced digital solutions, I believe sustainability should be a main focus. And also, there are some challenges to address in 6G and when consider sustainability. Because when we are in the development of 6G, there's a high energy consumption, e-waste, and resource management remain as major challenges to be addressed. And they are very much related to 6G, which need to focus in the development. And also, another common challenge highlighted by the academics and also the industry is we need a holistic approach in 6G rather only on technical perspectives. So, paying end of life management is important. So, my key message is sustainability in 6G is not optional anymore. It is a necessity to ensure that technological progress supports the environmental stewardship, social equity, and economic resilience for generations to come. So, then what we need to do, our next focus is on how to achieve this sustainable 6G networks. So 6G will be the foundational infrastructure for tomorrow's digital society. So it must be sustainable and not only on its own design and operation, but also as an enabler of sustainability for all the sectors. That means it should be able to minimize, it should be sustainable by design first. So as the technical partners, they can support in this by being sustainable in designing 6G networks. 6G networks must incorporate sustainability principles from the outset itself. It should ensure energy efficiency, low carbon emissions, and minimal resource usage throughout the life cycle. And also, it should minimize manufacturing and operational impact as well. The environmental and social costs of building and running 6G infrastructure, like material outsourcing, maybe production, maybe deployment, and energy consumption must be reduced as much as possible to be sustainable and also enable sustainability across the sectors. So 6G should empower all the verticals to improve their sustainability, for example, by supporting smart cities, precision agriculture, and like green logistics. And also, both direct and indirect consequences like increased demand offsetting efficiency gains must be considered to avoid undermining sustainability progress. That is called addressing rebound effects, which is one of the major concerns in 6G and sustainability. And also, our focus again to deliver social and environmental value. So 6G should prioritize benefits to the society and the environment and not just economic gains by promoting digital inclusion, resilience, maybe well-being as well. And also for this, it is important to measure and assess the key value indicators, which is one of our main focus in 6G path. So new metrics are needed to track the progress on sustainability. Going beyond the traditional technical KPIs, now the trend, and it is being started to focus in this area to include environmental and social impacts as well when developing 6G. And also develop new business models where innovative business models that incentivize the sustainability are much valued in the industry, such as circular economy approaches and green service offerings should be integral to 6G's economic ecosystem, 6G ecosystem. So then our focus is on leveraging how to leverage this sustainability in 6G through KVIs. This is the main focus of this presentation. So the UN SDGs should be achieved in 2030, which is also the target year for 6G developments. So it is important to measure what it matters to build the consensus and drive adoption of this sustainable 6G networks. We must be able to measure and promote the environmental, societal, and economic benefits they provide. So we can achieve it by enabling the societal value. A technology not only delivers true a technology only delivers true value if it enables key societal and environmental benefits. We identify these as key values, and we need to we can achieve this by KVIs, identifying KVIs as metrics. So KVIs offer clear, quantifiable metrics to assess and track the real-world value delivered by these 6G technologies. And also we can work towards standardization, which is one of the lacking area in 6G arena. The development of common measurable KVIs is crucial, which is not yet been achieved, but almost all the academics and industry are working towards this. So multiple international bodies, research projects, and industry groups are collaborating to create this standardized approach for evaluating sustainability in 6G. Then our main focus is on this project, our project 6G path. So 6G path, we recognize that technical progress is not alone is not enough. To make 6G truly impactful, we have identified that we need a holistic and multidisciplinary approach that brings together the various domains. So 6G Path's multidisciplinary agenda includes technology and innovation, sustainability, business and economics, societal values, and also regulatory perspectives. So we try to collaborate with multi-stakeholders, including academia, industry, and public sector to achieve this. And sustainability, UN SDGs, KVIs have been identified as global drivers for 6G research and development within our project. And moving to the sustainable vision of this 6G Path project, We aim to accelerate the development and deployment of 6G technologies through large-scale trials and experimentation. So its sustainable vision is deeply embedded in both technological innovation and socio-economic objectives. So for each of our verticals as well, we have a sustainable vision. So in our smart cities vertical, we our sustainable vision supports the creation of resilient, efficient, and livable urban spaces. In our educational vertical, our sustainable vision supports equitable and inclusive access to quality education using high speed and low latency networks. In our health use case, we have a vision, sustainability vision, to promote remote and preventive care through data driven systems and efficient resource use through digital transformation. And in our farming vertical, we promote the sustainable vision through promoting resource efficient and environmentally friendly agriculture through precision technologies via reduced waste, climate smart farming, and food security. So this is how we have aligned SDGs with the economic KVIs identified in 6G Path project. So we have one of our main economic KVIs is cost efficiency. This is linked to achieve the affordable clean and energy SDG 7. So our use cases, farming 1 and 2, health use case 1, and education use case 3, they are helping and supporting for this for achieving these sustainable development goals. Specifically for SDG 7, use case farming 1 and 2 helps in 6G, help through 6G's advanced features where it supports to partially overcome the time consuming evaluation of crop psychology, crop physiology, reducing operational costs in agriculture through more efficient crop management practices like water saving, fertilizer usage, lowering manual labor costs, and this promotes affordable and green energy. And in our health use case 1, it supports to achieve good health and well-being, and it supports for cost efficiency as well. So in health use case 1, 3D hydrogel patches, 6G facilitated service reduces the transportation costs for patient and healthcare systems, hospital admission costs, the overall cost of medical equipment and maintenance, and other long-term cost savings by enabling remote care and monitoring. So this promotes good health and well-being of people. So again, this is achieved from use case education 3 as well, XR health training. So XR technology and 6G connectivity decrease the overall cost of training medical professionals by simulating their realistic environments, reducing the need for costly direct patient to student training scenarios. And this promotes quality education SDG 4. And the next KVI is reduced downtime cost, which helps to achieve SDG 9, industry innovation and infrastructure. In the 6G Path project, use case cities 2 promotes and helps this SDG because the advanced 6G solutions minimize the service interruptions in logistic operations by promoting resilient infrastructure. And increased financial gains is one of our KVIs, and it promotes SDG 8, decent work and economic growth, where use case farm 1 and 2 helps for this one. Advanced 6G solutions in agriculture increase the quality of products and new business opportunities. through which drives the profitability and ultimately the economic growth. So the use of 6G's advanced features for more accurate predictions of the agricultural production and yield, and it promotes the economic growth. And increased productivity in agriculture is another economic KVI. And this promotes zero hunger, SDG 2, and use case farming use cases. Both the use cases are supporting here because smart technology in agriculture facilitated by 6G contributes to improve the quality and quantity of the yield, directly supporting to achieve zero hunger. And SDG 9, industry innovation and infrastructure, is again supported by our KVI, increased operational efficiency. As an example, our information and 6G connectivity streamline the industry processes by improving improving the operational efficiency through innovation, and these improved 6G solutions contribute to increase the volume of goods handled, um, processed and delivered within a specified time frame. So this also directly impacts to the industry innovation and infrastructure development. And our last KVI is attracting investment support to achieve SDG 9, and use case cities 1 is one of the example where we implement this because the application of improved 6G solutions in the traffic management and enhanced city services contribute to attract businesses and investors to these smart cities by boosting local economies, by making the cities more efficient and interconnected. And this supports to achieve partnerships for the goals as well, because we are connecting with the industry and attract investments. Our next focus is on social KVIs, how 6G paths social KVIs help to and how they are. The first social KVI is increased contribution to food security. Here, zero hunger. UN SDG is achieved by farming use cases because they facilitate smart agricultural practices to enhance the crop monitoring and resource management by contributing directly to zero hunger by ensuring a stable food supply. And the next one is the improved public health, which supports directly to health, SDG 3, good health and well-being. Our health use cases promote this one through advanced 6G solutions to improve the access to telemedicine and remote health monitoring by providing access to quality public healthcare services, especially for underserved areas. And again, chronic disease management is another KVI, and it also supports to achieve SDGs 3, good health and well-being, where our health use cases again facilitate effective chronic disease management with the elderly population, contributing to the health and well-being of the people. And the other one is increased safety and security, where it directly contributes to sustainable cities and communities, because our use case cities 3, security coordination, makes it easy for the forces to collaborate and communicate using 6G connectivity and increase the safety and security in urban areas. And our increased health accessibility supports in good health and well-being SDG. Our use case health 2, elderly monitoring is one of an example. And from from that use case, it increases the independence of the elderly population and accessibility through monitoring them using the smart watch facility facilitated by the 6G network, and also it increases accessibility to healthcare for elderly individuals. And improved health outcomes is one of another KVIs of the 6G Path project, and it supports to achieve SDG 3, good health and well-being, where health use cases are again supporting to this one, because the remote service facilitated by 6G accelerates the wound healing time compared to the traditional dressings um, used earlier. And also our health use case 2, elderly monitoring facilitates the monitoring service contributes to regular monitoring and help to prevent and manage chronic diseases, improving overall health outcomes of the community. And the other one is reduced congestion. Um, that is also one of the KVI, and it is linked to SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities, where our use case cities 1 is connected to uh, improve the 6G solutions and help to reduce traffic congestion, providing smooth travel experiences in smart cities. And also this supports to achieve climate action as well, because the lower stress levels, improved mental well-being from this due to this reduced traffic congestion, again helps to achieve climate action, again helps to achieve air quality, and this will lead to climate action as well. And so there are some other KVIs focused on social KVIs. I think most of them are clear for you. And moving to the last KVI category, how environmental KVIs align with the SDGs. I will explain a few of them. So water conservation is one of our key environmental KVI in 6G Path project, and it links with the clean water and sanitization SDG 6, where our use case, farming use cases contribute to address the global water wastage challenges. The advanced features of 6G minimize water wastage by evaluating the real-time water usage of crop cultivation, and energy efficiency is another focused KVI in the 6G Path project, and it supports to achieve SDG 7, affordable and clean energy, where our farming use cases contribute to efficient energy usage and reducing energy-related operational costs. The advanced features of 6G contribute to lower the energy consumption by reducing the fuel-powered machines, and also they helps to achieve climate action as well, because our farming use cases helps to develop adaptive strategies to mitigate the climate change impact of climate change on cultivation, like how to resist at droughts, testing phenological monitoring, and providing valuable data for the farmers and the public to ensure the productivity without making a significant impact during various changing environmental conditions. So these are some of the environmental KVIs that we focused in 6G Path project, and you can see we are contributing to achieve SDG 2, 12, 15, 11, 13, 7 and 6 here as well. So Finally, based on the discussed KVI mapping with the UN SDGs, it can be identified that 6G Path project contributes directly and indirectly to achieve 13 UN SDGs out of the 17 in the 2030 agenda. And at last, so as we have seen today, 6G is not just about faster speed or more devices. It's about shaping the very foundation of a sustainable digital society. By embedding sustainability principles into the design and operation of 6G networks, we can minimize negative impacts and maximize positive impacts for people and the planet. KVIs play a crucial role in this journey. They allow us to measure, guide, and validate our progress, ensuring that 6G truly delivers on its promise of environmental and social benefits. So, aligning these KVIs with UN SDGs means that 6G can become a powerful enabler for global sustainability, driving innovation and inclusion across all the sectors. But achieving this vision requires collaboration between researchers, industry, policymakers, general public, and a commitment to standardize how we define this mesh and also how we can measure this value. So the challenge before us is significant, but also it is an opportunity. Together, we can make 6G the backbone of sustainable, inclusive, and resilient digital future for all. So finally, I will answer my question at the beginning. It is evident, of course, 6G will be the game changer to accelerate the sustainable development agenda. Thank you for listening to this presentation.